There we go. Now that's the way we want it to be. Okay, cool. Have this here open. Make sure I'm close enough to the mic and stuff. Alrighty. Cool beans. We are going to continue. Let me see this. We got Togepi here, and then we got Charmander in the daycare with my shiny Ditto. And we're going to attempt today to actually get Charmander, which, I mean, I'm hoping we do. Because last time we were able to get, what do you call it? Chikorita. We got Chikorita very quickly. And I'm hoping that Charmander, oh, wait, you know what? Because I forget the number. Let me actually check what number. No, you're good. You're good, buddy. Let me see. I want to see what the number I was at last time. Because I do not remember, and we did have a counter. What was the number we ended with? Was it 18? Okay, so we ended at 20. So now, let me pull up that counter again. C-O-U-N-T-E-R. Counter. Simple counter. Hell yeah. Yes, simple counter. Tool for counting things. Oh, look at it. It even remembers what we were at last time. So let me see if we can... Oh, look at that. It's even back. Hello. Beautiful. I love it. Put you there. Oh, we still want to select that. And there we go. So we are at 20 right now. Okay, cool. Very happy for that. There we go. Alrighty, now let's try it. I wanted to start this sooner, but I did have I had some stuff I had to do, and I had somebody's puke I had to clean up as well, and it wasn't my own. And the person who did it may or may not be in the room and super apologetic about it, but they shouldn't be sad because it technically was my fault. I gave them something to eat that they probably shouldn't have had, and I knew better. But he's got antibiotics he's supposed to be taking, and we don't have any more of the chicken we were giving him. So he, I was like, well, maybe if he just has like a tiny piece, he'll be fine. No, a tiny piece was all it freaking took, and he immediately was like, yep, nope, this isn't staying here. So had to do that first, but he's okay. He's fine. He'll be fine. But I do have to make sure that I'm like super cautious about what we give them, like I have been doing. I just have to. I'll also have to make sure the wife knows not to give it to him, because I think this is the first time we've tried giving him like a hot dog in a super long time. Where have we even done it at all? I don't even know. All right, let's see. Are we gonna get first egg Charmander for the day? No, okay, that's fine. I was gonna say like maybe is it gonna be a strong start? It was not. So we've got 21. No, we will not give a nickname to this Charmander. Big sad. Oh, but you know what? What a convenience. He's there. So cool. We're gonna put this one away. Deposit Charmander. Sadly, it's not the shiny golden boy that we want. But I believe we will get one in time. Maybe this one's going to be it. Who knows? We could have the shiny egg right now, and we don't even know it. Okay, but he's cool. He's hanging out. He's hanging out in the back there. But yeah, so we are at... Oh, I was going to say, why is my thing so delayed? We are at 21 right now. We're at the funny number. This is for Charmander eggs. Chikorita, we got Chikorita in like 3 or 4 eggs. But Charmander is definitely proving to not want to be as immediate, which is fine. Charmander's allowed to be that way. We can't rush things as much as we would like to. But I'm very much hoping that we get it somewhat soon, because I kind of want to start on... let me actually check something too. Can I find Hoot Hoot around where we Here we go. Area. Can we find it around here? So we're there. So I can find it just north of here. Because we're there. Yeah, right, we're there. Yeah, so we're there. Actually, can it actually like show me? No, it won't give you the numbers. I just have to check out the location for it. Yes, hello, buddy. I need my hands. I understand you are demanding my attention, but you cannot have it. Or you can't have my hands. I mean, I'll do this. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, we're gonna end up... Dang it, I'm gonna end up losing this battle. No, I don't want Togepi to get unfriendly. Shucks. I was gonna say I could try to go up north and get us a... what's it called? I don't remember. I literally have no attacking moves. The Sandshrew just... Because the only other thing I could do right now... you know what, I'll just do this real quick. I really don't want that Togepi to lose happiness. Plus, if you guys have not seen the loading screen for this, you guys get to see it. Because this is the loading screen for that. But yeah, I want to try to see if I can get... Because like, if I don't get Togetic, then that's why we're going to have Hoot Hoot. Because Hoot Hoot's going to be the replacement. Because right now, in polls, Hoot Hoot is winning, going against Pidgey. And I only picked those just because they're not, you know, like they're why not Route 1 normal flying birds. Figure I'd go with one of those, because the only other one I would have maybe gone with was like Spearow, but I don't know, for some reason I wasn't feeling Spearow, even though I prefer it over, well, I prefer it over Pidgey for sure. Hoot Hoot, I think it's too different to be able to pick what, you know, those two, you know, over those two. The only other one I would have probably gone for was Skarmory, but the only issue I have is that I don't have a Skarmory to send over, and I am nowhere near catching a Skarmory. So the only other way I would use Skarmory is if I went through this entire game, like in my off time, got a Skarmory, and then went back. Because I don't think I even have in my gold version available to do that. So let's do this, and we will not get ourselves in a battle like a dummy. So we know that this Charmander egg is not going to be shiny, so bummer, but it's still going to count as, we're going to still keep it at 21. So, because we know, like I said, this one ain't it. But soon we will get that shiny Charmander. I think we could have the chance of getting it, I think we have a chance of getting it today. I'm going to be doing this for about 2 hours. I think we'll get it, but I don't know. Maybe we used an absolute fuck ton of our luck a little too early by getting that Chikorita in like 4 eggs. Maybe the game's going to be like, no, now you have to pay for Charmander, or you have to pay for your luck through Charmander, which I can understand that. Sick day lurk mode engaged. No, not at 23 yet. Well, no, Chikorita, we got Chikorita in like 3 or 4. Charmander though, so this egg, because I had to restart because I didn't want to accidentally have Togepi lose a battle that I got myself into, which was totally an accident. Right now we're at, so this next egg will be 21. So you still have a chance for for Charmander to be 23. Or at least before 23. Who knows? Maybe 22 will be the egg. Hold on. Do we have... Oh, he's out there. Cool. Do I have a space? I do have a space. Cool. Let's go get the Charmander egg from this fella. It is me. The Pokemon's holding an egg. And even though you guys have been sitting here probably watching them like weirdos, you guys don't know how it got there. Unless it's like they literally like blink and then there's an egg there and they're just like, what? How? Oh, dang it. Like, that's the only way that I can assume, like, after all these years. They're like, we still don't know how this works. It's like, really? You should. Either that or they just don't want to have the explanation of like, dude, we saw some just terrible things, but here's your egg. Please take it fast. I don't want to hold this anymore. That's the only thing I can assume. So let's go drop this egg off, and then hopefully soon he'll have another one for us. So yeah, so this is still 21. We will deposit Charmander. I don't know, like I said, I think we have a slim chance of being able to get Togetic, just for like all the steps we've been taking. And then I think what I'll end up doing also is like, if I don't do Crystal in the next couple of days, because I still also have Paper Mario to do, and I am wanting to do Smash Brothers as well, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow I actually have something very specific that's supposed to be planned. So far, I think it's going to be happening, and that's going to be with somebody else joining us here, or at least should be. Yes, hello, buddy. Wait, do I have another egg there? Yeah, you know I need my hands. Can't be greedy. And then he's gonna go get all pissy, and he's gonna go walk away and join his thing because I won't put my hands on him. But I need my hands for this. So I mean, I guess I technically don't need my right one until I need to press the A button to inevitably button mash through the egg thing. Please, I say, please get out of my way. Thank you. And I also know, like, I don't know how like the weather's been for like where you guys are at, but like it rained all damn day today. Hold on, egg? No, it rained all damn day today. And I am very glad because like how hot it's been lately. What's going on? Dude, and you guys should totally listen to Mr. Rye Plays when he says you should like the stream. Totally agree with that statement. Which also, he just hit 500 subs. He's doing a 500 sub special tomorrow, which I am going to definitely be chilling out with that. I think I'm gonna probably try to work on the video that I still need to make for my other channel because I have been neglecting that so hard. I'm gonna be trying to use tomorrow to work on that. Tomorrow and then Saturday, like Saturday day. The daylight hours of Saturday, I'm gonna try to use time to be working on that as well. And I think what I'm gonna have it be talk about is dude. I kept thinking like today was like the perfect freaking weather. Like I mean, it was just in general perfect. It was 66, but like a warm 66, and just like that perfect raininess. I was like, I don't want to go inside anymore. I want to be outside. I'm 6 off from 499. Nice. Okay, 400. Oh, if I would have ran into that guy and he wasn't wanting to battle, that would have sucked. Am I still on? So no, we're still on. Why are you buffering? That's weird. Why are you buffering? I hope it's not actually... I mean, can you guys still see me? I'm assuming you guys can still see me. Did it buffer at all? It like weirdly buffered on my end. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What? What are you doing? Why are you saying that's not enough? Streaming audio, CPU, says enough. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but it's saying that, am I still there? It lagged for a second, now we're good. Okay. Man, I hope that my computer is not starting to die on me. I'm gonna be hella disappointed if that ends up being the case. Shorts are doing well, dude. Gnarly. I did one short, and I don't know why. Like I don't know if I want to do another short again. Like I didn't mind it. Just I don't know if it's something that I'm gonna like attempt to do. Lagged for a second though. Yeah, because I think I'm still at I'm at 106, so I'm very happy about that. I think my wife just hit 2,000 on Instagram. She hit 2,000 followers. She's very happy about that one. But she posts a lot of religious stuff. She's one of those Catholics or cataholics. Which I mean, I don't mind going to church with her. I like going to the for anybody. I don't know if anybody knows the specifics of them. But I like going to there's a Byzantine one that's near us, and I like going to those only because they use a lot of the incense, and that stuff smells so good. I freaking love it. Yes, very much so W's. But yeah, like I like going there. Plus, it's also like when I was a kid, like the kind of church that my grandparents went to was one of those. So it's like, if I'm gonna go, I want to go to one that kind of, you know, makes me feel a little bit nicer. And she's fine with going to it because she also really likes it. And the people there were super nice. But yeah, she's got 2,000. I've got my 106, and I'm very happy with my 106 because soon that number is gonna be even higher. Also, can you? Okay, yes, you guys can see him. I was gonna say, you guys, I don't know if you guys see, like, my hand like disappeared. It's not just doing its own thing. It's giving pats to our boy here. While he sits there and licks his lips aggressively, even though he's had water. Though I'm wondering if it's because of the antibiotics. I wonder if it's just making him a little dehydrated, which is why I've definitely had to make sure that I keep an eye on his water. Considering making that Sonic project into short series, I mean, I could see that working. I don't know, like, I think when it comes to like for me, like, shorts, I think I want to try to get it to be like baby boy. Dude, this guy, he's a middle-aged man now. This guy's 7. I wish he was a baby boy. He would last longer, but we got him from a guy who he is actually now, he does not work where I'm at anymore, but he wasn't able to take care of him anymore. And when we got this buddy, he was so he was overweight, but he wasn't like, well, he wasn't overweight, he was fat. He was very fat, and they did not brush him like ever, so he also had a shitload of excess fur on him. And we have spent the last year that we've had him, we have done nothing but make sure that we're like taking him on walks and go, you know, take him to the park, and I try to make sure he runs, and I got a ball that I throw, and he chases it every damn time. And then oh yeah, you heard me say the P word, and now you're staring at me. You guys can't see it, but he is looking at me like, yeah, I heard what you said. But so like now my wife just took him last week to go to the vet, which is why we have the antibiotics. And I was like, so has he like lost weight? She was like, no, he's actually gained weight. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it's like actual like muscle and stuff. Yeah, that's why like I've shown pictures before in my Discord, which you can find a link for in the description. Shiny Charmander! Finally, that was at 22 eggs. 22 eggs, Shiny Charmander. Very happy. We got your Charmander, buddy. Look how golden he is. Okay, you turned around. All right. Well, I believe, you know what, you'll imagine that you saw. Oh, no. Well, it's too late now. You're turning back, but you missed him. So the only slight bummer about having a Shiny Charmander is that its special attack is not going to be like perfect. So the chances of it like being able to like one-shot some stuff in the future, it's going to be a little bit different. But we've got the Shiny Charmander, and I'm a very happy camper about that. And while you're there, let's see. Back already? Your Charizard needs a little more time with that. No, it does not. That Charizard is level 100. That does not need more time with her. So it only has that. So Mr. Wright, do you how much do you know about breeding when it comes to Pokemon? Because I know a decent amount about it, but I do not want to insult your intelligence of the Pokermans. But so this thing is level 100, and those are the moves that it has. And it learns level up moves from the mother, or if it's a female and you've got Ditto. And so this one, but like Flamethrower is a TM or like a top move, not much at all. I did it to get babies, but I know that certain combinations. Oh, I done a little more. So yeah, so if it's a female, if it has like level up moves, it'll learn it from, like, if both parents have it, it'll learn it. But like I believe the level up moves, it's learned from the female. And from the male, it's usually like TMs and, you know, other specific moves, which I don't know why it's. I guess maybe Charmander doesn't learn Earthquake and Swords Dance naturally, or not naturally, but through TM or anything, so it doesn't get it through the Charizard. But Flamethrower is a move that is able to be passed down, so that's why Charmander has that. Hello, buddy. Oh, I need to actually. Yeah, no, buddy, you're fine. Relax. You are okay. Buddy, you're okay. What are you getting all fussy for? Is it because I was happy? Or you can relax. It is okay. Okay, yes, you can have a paw on my leg. I will put my hand on your head. And we will feel like we are having a moment. And now you've walked away. So let's go. But yeah, so like that's why, like, I think I tried to go and get like a high level Onyx from Yellow, thinking that it would have like stellar moves. It does not. So shiny Charmander in state. Actually, can you guys let me make sure you guys are actually able to see it? You should be able to see. Yeah, look at that shiny Charmander. Isn't it nice? So nice with flamethrower. And then we need to put it in with Chikorita. And this is the Chikorita, if you guys hadn't seen it from the last stream, which was what, like 2 days ago or something. And the Chikorita's got Giga Drain because it's another one of those like TM move things. So look at it shake its butt. So we got Chikorita, and then we'll put Charizard. I'm gonna put Charizard back in my. So I had you here. Oh, that's right. I can't just transfer Mons. I have to actually transfer it back. I have to trade it back over to Yellow and do that. Okay, so what I'll still do though is I can go back to this and we'll put Onyx in there because I think I'll breed for Onyx next. So you're playing this on your N64? I am. Very much so am. So now what I'll also do is we are going to give Charmander. Now we're gonna put Charizard back in the game, but the only way that I can do that right now is through this trading. Yeah, I'll just use you because I don't mind losing this Charmander. If I end up having two shiny Charmanders, I mean, I guess I'll just have two, but hopefully that won't end up being the case because I don't necessarily need two. But yes, I used to have a shiny Charizard, but I lost it when my battery died in my crystal. It was big sad, but now he has been redeemed. We'll save and quit. And we're gonna go put Charizard away. It was big time sads, but I'll live. At least I believe I'll live. Let's go back to this. We're gonna put, because I do want to keep I want to keep Charizard. Yes, hello, buddy. I gotta put Charizard away. Relax. This. N64 box 2. Charizard goes back to its home. Oh yeah, and these are the two. These two I used when I did Yellow, and I still have to beat Pokemon Stadium 1, and these two were part of that. But yeah, so now we will save and do this. I will show off my other Mons in the future, but right now we have Onyxes to make. Onyxes? Yeah, Onyxes. So yeah, if you've never seen this loading screen, this will be the second time that this loading screen is shown. Oh yeah, I gotta put the Charmander away. And it doesn't do this for, it does not do it for gold and silver, it only does it for crystal. I'm guessing just because crystal is jam-packed full of information. This. And I like how the blue line, whatever, the cable, you know it gets close to the end because the faster and faster the little arrows go. Because they're going slightly faster. Oh no, they're going a little bit faster. And then it's going to get a little bit faster. Come on, yeah, there you go. You go a little bit faster. And then, yep, it sped up again. There we go. It's almost done. See, I have a very simple brain. I see things move fast and I enjoy them. It's like information is racing. Or it's like water. It's like water flowing. Okay, I thought this was going to end a little bit faster. Apparently I was wrong. There we go. Cool. And now we're going to try to go for our green Onyx. Let's go back down that away. Oh yeah, so this Onyx, I mean the most that this because it's a male, so I don't even think there's going to be any moves we're going to get from it. Because it's got Rock Throw, Rage, Slam, and Harden. There's really not going to be too much that's going to come to life. Putting Pokemon from the game in Pokemon Stadium and seeing them come to life. Dude, it is one of my favorite things to do, and I was so glad that I got to do it, like, being a kid, so it's not like I only got to do it as an adult. I have memories of, like, a kid being able to do this. Well, I say a kid, but it was like, I mean, I think I was in, well, I mean, middle school. You're technically a child then. Oh yeah, we have to reset the counter. Yes, reset the counter. Cool. Because we're technically there now. Deposit. Put that Charmander away. And then do we have, should be egg, and then Togepi. Now let's make sure that these two actually like each other. It's Ditto that was left with Daycare Man. It's friendly with Onix. This is good. That's good stuff. Okay. And now we go back to walking around. But yeah, I think and have you ever seen the animation like for shiny Pokemon in Stadium? For I guess for anybody. If you've never seen the animation for like the shiny Pokemon going into battle in Stadium 2, it's super neat, and I really wish we could see it in because like, since you can't transfer mons into the NSO version of it, it's like a bummer because I want to see like how that whole thing works without lag, because like having that extra like shiny animation and the when you're letting them out in the game, it feels like it makes it go so slow, but with it going super slow also feels super dramatic, and it's like, all right, I kind of like this a little bit more. I say we don't need any more shiny Charmanders, but a shiny Charmander would. Another one would be nice. See, and it's one of those where like I wish I could, like, if I got a second one for some reason, I would love to be able to give it away, but you can't do that with these unless we were to like physically meet up somewhere, which I ain't doing that with y'all. I don't know strangers that well. Should just be like, yeah, no, here, let's meet at this address. This is not too far away from my home. Come find me. That's how you get kidnapped. That's how you end up not seeing home again. But that's why I was also, that's right, so many Pokemon from Gen 1 were just left behind. Well, so the only other way you could get them was, oh, you know what? And I don't even think you can do it anymore, because I don't think Bank works for the 3DS anymore. So like I had Silver, Crystal, I think I had Gold also, I'm not positive, but I had Red and Yellow. I had all of those on the 3DS, so that was the only other way you can get them up there. And if you sent them up there from those games, they always had their hidden ability, which was super nice. But yeah, I was not able to, I got a couple of mons sent over that way. I mean, that's how I had my, which, I mean, now it's, like, easier than ever because of, like, before they introduced, like, the ability capsule, or the ability patch, really, it was much harder to, like, get mons with their hidden abilities. Now, you can just get any mon and just give it the ability patch, and it's like, great, you just have your hidden ability, you know? You're welcome. There you go. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't mind if they're not shiny, but, like, well, I mean, even if they're on Switch, they're still, I mean, are you gonna have the, like, is it gonna be compatible with home? It's like, if they're compatible with home, then it'll be fine. And I do wish there was a way to make Stadium and Stadium 2 compatible with home. What if that's what they're waiting on? What if they're just trying to figure out how to develop that? So that they'll be like, we're releasing Gen 1 and all the Gen 1 and 2 games at the same time. And also, they'll be compatible with Stadium 1 and 2 on NSO. You'll be like, what? That's crazy. That would be the shit. If they did it though, yeah, it'd be like 10 years from now. But like, dude, I bet you like that would immediately be like, people would be like, now I need to go buy a Switch. Well, and especially like if they did that too now with what do they call it? Champions or something? That new Pokemon, the battling simulator, whatever. which it's like they're trying to like do Showdown, but like lesser. Dude, Onyx, come on! I need you to make. I need you to make Babus for me. I want new Onyxes, because I want my dude. Because Steelix is my second favorite Pokemon of all time, and I absolutely love seeing shiny Steelix. It's just a big old gold boy, and I love that shit. But yeah, knowing Nintendo though, they'll be like, yeah, we're gonna just wait like another 10 years or so to be able to do that. Yes, hello, buddy. Dang it, Onyx. Why haven't you bore me a child yet? What's up with that? But yeah, so like if they did that though, that would be super duper nice. I also still need to try out Mario Strikers too. I have not tried Strikers out at all. But I also think that's like a game if I can get other people to play it too. I think I would want to try that. But the only thing I would be kind of worried about is like people who are like, oh yeah, I played Strikers religiously when I was a child, and I'll be like, great, I'm trying it for the first time, and they're like, well, sorry, no mercy, and then I just get like absolutely mollywopped, and then I'm like, I don't think I like this game. And they're like, what? No, this game's great. Keep playing. Like, I can imagine that happening. Because I definitely had like, I mean, everybody knows that like one friend that's like, yeah, no, I know you're trying to learn, but I am not going to like take it easy on you. Not even when this is literally like you trying to learn the game. We're still gonna make it like unnecessarily difficult. And I'm like, gee, thanks, great. I love this. We are going to be friends forever. Of course, I think with a lot of friends who were like that when I was growing up, I do not talk to like any of them anymore. The only person that I like, freaking finally, thank you, Onyx, for making us a child. Yes, it is you. We were raising your Pokemon, and my goodness, because we weren't watching, we are surprised that there's an egg. And I do want the egg. Okay, well, buddy, when you like make it harder for me to reach you, like you have to expect that I'm gonna stop. And now you, okay, well then this is what you're gonna get for a second, because I need my hands. Yes, I will give you pats. And I love how like people who are just now popping in are like, we have no idea who you're talking to. It's like, I've got a dog here. Yes, breathe heavily, buddy. Be excited that you are getting the loves and the attentions. Which, dude, the one guy that I work with, he has a little pitty, and her name is Luna, and she's an absolute beast. She is insanely strong. This dude's like 6'2", 6'3", and he's like a solid like 220, 250 or between 220 and 230. And he's like, this dog, she will literally pull you. He's like, I've tried to like control how she walks and stuff, and she just does not let it happen. She's like, no, she's like, I'm walking you. And this dog, apparently she ended up, like, I guess they didn't notice it, but they went and got her looked at, and the doctor was like, hey, she's growing a weird way, and she should not be growing anymore. And her weight was also like super different. And apparently they gave her an x-ray, and they found out she had a freaking like 4 or 5 pound tumor in her chest, like in her chest cavity area. And they ended up getting it removed. Like, she's totally fine now. But he apparently, like, they showed it to him when they pulled it out, and it literally was like, boom, like set on the table. They're like, this was inside of her. And he's like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah. He's like, how even? And I joked about it, so I was like, so literally for the last who knows how long, she's pretty much just been like weight training with a tumor. And he's like, yeah, she's definitely a little bit more spry than she was before the removal. He's like, and it sucks, cause like he's like, it's like she's lighter on her feet now, so she's able to pull better. And he's like, and she doesn't like, she's not like upright. She'll do that. Yeah, dude. Like, his dog's a fucking, she's a baller, dude. And apparently they used to have they tried to like have her in a kennel once, because they were like, hey, we gotta go. And like, she still had like, this was before they had a doggy door put in so she can go in and out. But while she was in it, she she was able to chew through it. Yes, hello, buddy. She was able to chew through it, but she wasn't able to chew all the way through it. So then she ended up like trying to like poke her head through it, but instead just like really like messed up her face. Ooh, excuse me, hiccups. Messed up her face a bit, and when so like they came home, but she's sitting there and she's just smiling and she's all happy and stuff, but she like completely ruined the kennel, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like she is like this dog she cannot be contained and she cannot be stopped. I actually would not be surprised if this doggo lives forever. I mean, doggos can't live forever because we can't have nice things, but like she's a freaking champ, dude. I aspire to be like her. Even though she is a pit bull, I aspire to be like her. So we got the 2 eggs. So those 2 eggs should be onyx eggs. So now we are officially going to be counting the onyx eggs. Cool beans. But yeah, exactly, dude. Like that dog's a fucking legend, bro. Like, I was also a little bit disappointed too, because like everybody keeps talking about like how beautiful our dog looks and stuff, and they're like, yeah, we would love to have like, so I actually had somebody who like drove by and she like stopped and she was like, can I pet him? And I'm like, yeah, I gave her, or I had the wife give her a treat, and I was like, yeah, just give this to him first and he'll be your best friend. And she was like, okay, cool, and did it. And she was talking about how she, like her family raised shepherds, and she was like, he's so beautiful. Like, she's like, have you thought of breeding him? And I'm like, well, if you take a peek at the back there, you'll see that he's not capable of doing that. She was like, really? She's like, who would do that to this beautiful thing? And I was like, a guy who didn't know any better. And she was like, dude, clearly. And she's like, and like, because of how like well behaved he was, she's like, he would have actually probably done like super well. She's like, it's kind of a bummer. And I'm like, well, he's not exactly great around other dogs, though. I'll tell you that. And it's not because of like us or anything. It's actually something like we're trying to get him used to people, because he was way worse when we first had him. Like trying to walk out to places, like he would just like at almost anybody, he would just try to like go at them, and I'm like, dude, no, stop. These people are nice. So he's like, he's better with people now. He can go out with people. He just wants to like jump on everybody, and I'm like, nope, can't do that. People get mad when you jump on them, especially if they have an allergy. I don't want to deal with that. So it's like something that I have to like, keep a hold of. But if there's a dog anywhere, like that's just impossible. He cannot be calm around another dog. He could not care. Yep, see, there he is. If you guys haven't seen him before, there he is. He's hanging out now. And he's huffing and puffing because I'm not giving him all my attention. He'll live. He'll be fine. Yeah, he's just gonna side eye me like, you could give me all your attention. No, I can't. I'm busy right now. Busy making onyxes now. Which I believe these have an incredibly slow hatch time. So this is going to be the slowest one to do. But you know what? I want my shiny Steelix. It's going to be awesome and fantastic. And we're going to do great things with it. And it's going to be shiny and golden and big. It's going to be great. And we already got another egg. If I get this within 10, I'll be very happy. And you know what? I don't remember. Which egg was he? I think he was. I do want it. So I don't remember if Starfruit was here or not for it, but we did actually get the Charmander in under 23. So I believe he was technically right in that, because he said it's going to be at 23 or below 23. He's like, but I think you'll get it before then, which is well under half odds for what this is supposed to be. Because the reason that I'm getting him so quickly is because the Ditto we're using is shiny, so it's blue. And the way like the whole like IV or shininess is determined in this game is through the DVs. So higher, 1 in 64 chance because of the shiny Ditto. And I think the only other thing that you have to worry about when it comes to the other parent is, I think their defenses cannot, the DVs and defense cannot be the same. Because I think if they're the same, when you try to see their compatibility, it'll tell you that like they don't seem to like each other much, and they won't be able to make babies, and you'll get no eggs. So, yeah, that's why the first thing I did when I put the Onyx in there was make sure that they're actually cool with each other, which they are. And I also hope the Togepi is getting a lot of friendship as well. I need to check that when we're done here. I need to actually check and see that it's what its friendliness is at, because the Stadium 2 also has a friendliness checker or friendship checker, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it'll say like, but they don't say like they don't say like it's the level of, it's not friendship. It'll say like tame. It'll be like it's like almost like it's temperament or whatever. It's not friendship. Like your Pokemon is tame with you now. It's great. Like it's very odd. Yay, another egg. Hell yeah. Is that 5 now? I think. We don't know how I got there, but hey, it was with your Pokemon. You want it? I do. Thank you, old man. Let's check out 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. And now we have to wait for an egg to hatch, which I don't even know with this. Wonder what's inside. Needs more time. Needs more time. Needs more time. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Golly jeepers. And I cannot do, since abilities are not in this game yet, we can't just go and find them on or have them on with Flame Body to make it be cut in half. We don't get that in this. I need to make sure I didn't accidentally go in the grass while also trying to have some water. But yeah, man, like, I don't know what it is, like, it was really weird, like, too, when he was talking about, like, his dog. I did not mean to go in the grass there. Drowsy, oh, you'll let me run away, right? You'll be super cool. Super cool and let Togepi run away, right? Thanks, Drowsy, you're super cool. And I think I could also, so I want to heal first and foremost. Good evening, we're out late. Yup. I would like you to heal my Pokemans. You know what I might do? No, I'll do it later. I was gonna say I'll do it when I'm not streaming. When I was gonna go down to the lower level and try to go do the barber shop, but that's even if I can do it in this hour. Because I think my time is accurate to what the actual time is. But it's like 6:40, and I think the barber in this game closes at like 7 or 8, so I might not be able to do it till tomorrow. But I want that Togepi to be a Togetic, because Pokemon knows that kids don't do the breedings. So Togepi, Magby, Smoochum, all those like actual baby mons cannot breed with him, because Pokemon's got good morals. Very, very, very proud of them for that. He's got his eyes closed and he's sleeping. Yeah, he's actually sleeping. I mean, I can still talk. He's going to still just be like super cool. He might get a little huffy and puffy, but he'll be fine. Dude, gotta have good morals, man. Without morals, only chance for Shiny Togepi is evolution. Yup. So that's why, like, initially I was like, I can do Togepi. Then I was like, wait a minute. I don't think I'll be able to do that. So yeah, so that's why, like, I've been having Togepi with me, because even just walking, so like in this game you can walk around with them, you know, you have victorious battles with them, you can give them the vitamins, and in battle if you give them X items, that also raises their happiness. So those are all the ways that I can get it going. So I want to be able to, like, that's why, like I said, I have it here, so doing all this walking. And then I'll be able to go to the underground, and I'll be able to do the haircuts. And I have a bunch of vitamins that I could buy, or that in my stadium too that I could give it to him and try to get it that way. But I don't want to waste all of them on the Togepi just to get it to evolve. I don't know. Well, so I know the egg guy's there, so now we just gotta wait for one of these Onyxes to hatch, and then we'll get our next egg. And this is one where, like I said, this is gonna be very tedious. Yes, high friendship, very high friendship. Which, and this is it's funny too. Like the mon that has I think it's the easiest friendship evolution is Cleffa. Because when you catch it, like its base happiness is like incredibly high, so like getting Clefairy is actually super easy in like Gen 4, like Platinum especially. And then in that same game, the worst evolution when it comes to happiness is Baneri, because it starts at literally 0. Like when you catch a Baneri, Baneri's practically like go fuck yourself. And you're like, all right, whatever. You're an adorable bunny, but no, that's fine. You absolutely hate me, because it's also the only Pokemon to learn frustration on through level, or at least like naturally learn it, not require a TM or breeding to know it. These are just a few of the incredible facts that I know that are totally useful in life. Everybody can see your big, beautiful brown eyes. Or at least I think they can. Yeah, with your waggling tail, you're just content. You're a happy boy. And the wife keeps seeing on, she keeps seeing online, there's all of these, like, these people in these places that are trying to, like, get rid of, like, kittens. Well, not get rid of, but they have, like, kittens that they're trying to give away. And so she just keeps sending me like screenshots and pictures of all these kittens. She's like, can we get one? And then I just send her a picture of Bosco, and I'm like, are you sure about that? She's like, I don't think he would do anything. And I'm like, sweetheart, he is literally that way with every animal that he's ever come across outside. If you bring a kitten into this house, I'm pretty sure he would actually take it out of your hands and like go to a corner and just like make it go away. And she's like, do you really think so? And I'm like, hun, I guarantee that would happen. Or worst case scenario, there's a point in time when we're both not home and we just come home to a travesty, and I do not want to do that. So I was like, sadly, I think if we do get a kitten, which I don't really want to do because neither of us likes to clean up after it, like nobody wants to do the litter box, and I am not a cat person. I prefer dogs like an insane amount more over cats. And I'm pretty sure we might not ever get one, or if we do, it needs to be like an indoor-outdoor cat, which I wouldn't mind that. But if we do, at minimum, gotta make sure that kitty's fixed, because this neighbor. I mean, I'm pretty sure like almost all neighborhoods have like cats, like very prominently, but I know like ours had a cat that looked almost exactly like her old cat. Yeah, like it looked exactly like him, except it was a female, and she was definitely bigger than he was. Cause because we saw it the one day, which I think he scared it off, because we went outside one day and he like ran up to it and like it ran away from she ran away from him, and I wasn't expecting it. Like I didn't know she was out there, so like he just like runs out in the grass or whatever, but I thought he just like really had to pee. And then I see like a little like a white streak just like go across, and I went, oh, you just scared the piss out of that cat. Because he didn't chase it. Like once he felt like the collar like stop him, he stopped trying to chase after it. Oh, Discord's notifications are starting to go through because I'm ignoring him on the computer. That's because I'm busy, Discord. I'm doing stuff, trying to hatch onyxes that take freaking forever because they are big, which is why I really hope we get onyx in like single digit numbers. I really hope, because this is one I hope I don't have to like do in my off time, but like if I have to, I will. Oh, and like another thing that it's a bummer that like the move relearner was not introduced until Generation 3, because I was hoping maybe I could like get Onyx to relearn some moves. The one I brought over from Yellow, and you know, give it like Iron Tail or whatever. I think it learns Earthquake naturally in this game. But yeah, I was like because I'm at work, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, wait a minute, no, that's Gen 3. Shit. Nope. I was like, we're gonna have to deal with the basic moves that it has. Like, oh, the only move it's gonna have is like Rock Throw. That's it. Oh, come on. Let us go. Let us run. Thank you. All right. Well, no, I guess I can one-hand this for now, Bosco. I can one-hand it for now. Dude, you know it's another place that has a shitload of cats? It's Japan. Japan has a shitload of cats, and when it rains, a fuckload of snails. Oh my gosh, the amount of freaking snails. Like, it was terrible walking on concrete or asphalt when you're in Japan, like after it rains, like that next morning. Like, especially when we would do snails. No, dude, it's bad. Like, you literally, if you try to go on like a morning jog, you feel so bad, because it's literally every step is just from you just like breaking shells. And literally, I think I remember tried doing it once, and instead of it feeling like a run, it felt like just, dude, it's so bad. Dude, one guy, I remember we were running, and it's just like, it's small like crunches, and you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And then we were like both looking up, and then we just heard like a real solid one, and he was just like, he stopped, he just did this, he was like, I'm done running, we're walking back. He's like, I felt that like through the arch of my foot, and I felt the vibration just go up my leg of just that whole. He's like, we're done. We're not running anymore. He's like, we're walking back. I am looking down the hallway. I do not care. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm cool with this too. They have a bunch of moths too. They had a moth. I think I still have the picture of it somewhere. It looked like it was made out of sherbet. I don't know any other way to describe it, but it's because it was like this like yellow and pink color that was like super like, oh, it literally looked like somebody like scooped sherbet and then like made it into a moth shape. So what are the Onyxes coming out with though? See what moves it's coming out with. Tackle and Screech? Not even Rock Throw? Really? Oh, that's a slight bummer, but you know what? I mean, I can make Screech work. That's fine. That's fine. Game. Can make it work. Screech and Tackle. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be fine, too. That would be fine. Deposit the Onyx. Which I think, like, Shiny Onyx in this game, too. It looks more like a brown than it does, like, green. Which, I mean, I think it always kind of did, but, like, in this one specific, like, especially, it looks like a brown-green, and not like a greenish brown. Which I know probably sounds weird to, like, is that not the same thing? When you say, like, the first color, it's like, that color is a little bit more of, like, the color. So let's turn off our notifications. Because we don't need to keep hearing even though Ekambokum is fun. It's a distraction to me. Actually, is there anything that's like important that I should look at? Nope, it's all Discord stuff. Not important. We can ignore that for now. I don't even know. I'm trying to think of like what that's from. I don't know why for some reason that's like in my head, but I can't think of what it's from. I don't know. And now for some reason like, what is it? I don't remember. Was it Led Zeppelin? Was that Hot Dog? I think it was. They had like a 93 like remastered version of it or something. I don't remember. I think it was them. I like that song. That's a good one. I don't know. I also just I like music in general, and it's like when people are like, "Oh, you like music, like all music." I'm like, "Ah, most of it," but yeah. My playlist will give you whiplash. you'll hear a bunch of different stuff. It's very rare that if you put my stuff on shuffle, you're gonna get like the same genre song back to back. Not impossible. It still happens, but the likelihood is very slim because of like how many different things I listen to. Oh, I was like, I'm just trying to like get that guy to like reset back to his spot so I can run past it, but no. We juked into an Onyx. No. Be shiny. I need you to do that for me. Onyx came out of its egg. It sure did. Which, I mean, just like the idea of just like big ass Onyx. Because it's like, you have the egg. There's no way that egg is like tiny. So your stats, 22, 19, 30, okay. So I guess we can go back and put the egg away. And no, he's not out there with another egg. Bummer. He's sitting in here having a nice time with his wife. How dare he? He should be out there trying to, he should be out there rooting them on to make more eggs. Like, come on, can y'all do me that favor? Just like, I don't know, go coax him into doing stuff or whatever. What is it, I don't remember. Do they sell them? Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna ask that question. I'm gonna stop asking the question that I'm thinking about right now. We don't need that kind of discussion when we're talking about the Pokemans. Egg now? No? Okay. Oh, boy howdy. But yes, they should definitely be like... it's like... So I don't know if this is actually true or not. But they actually... I remember seeing a story that said that like China was really trying to help like the pandas that are like the pandas that they have in captivity, trying to help them like breed to like make more pandas and stuff. And I don't know if it was true or not, but they said that they were actually showing them like they were like like adult panda videos, trying to like get them to try to do that. And it's like, does that work? Like, I have no idea. But like apparently like pandas just do not care about that stuff. And apparently also they're literally so lazy at times where like even doing that is like too much work for them. Do I have space for an egg? I do. Sweet. Eggman. But not like the Sonic Eggman. We don't do that. We don't have Sonic here. Not yet, at least. Though this guy's head is kind of shaped like an egg. Call that baldness starting. He's on his way. I am also like the problem is I'm like tired right now, and this music is not helping me. Like I actually am contemplating like shifting over to the I have a different playlist for, and it's still a glitch, but it's her like it's the battle music compilation, and I'm tempted to switch over to that. But then the problem is I'm gonna be like, it's like I'm gonna have like that level of music, but nothing to like, but it's not gonna be amping up anything except for walking back and forth, and that is less fun. Where you have like two opposite forces going on. You got like super chill, just walking back and forth, but then the music is like, go punch somebody. Hell yeah. Come on. Oh wait, this is egg number 3 also. Okay, so yeah, egg number 3. Still no shiny Onyx, which if we don't get it at 4, it means that Onyx will be in second place for longest or amount of eggs. 22, 10, 32. Okay, so the stats are looking like the same. Even defense is looking the same. Come on now, though. We need more. Actually, no, we're doing fine. Like Onyx wise, I actually think their pace of eggs is pretty solid. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I still like for them to just be like there, so that every time an egg hatches, I can just immediately like swap out. It's fine if we can't. But yeah, I think I'll be doing this for just over another hour. Gotta go for a bit. Dude, thank you very much, Mr. Rye. See you later. And we will hope that we get that, we're gonna hope we get that other, we're gonna hope we get Onyx soon. Fingers crossed for Onyx. Hell yeah, party streamers. Hello, buddy. You are back for more attention. You are so greedy. Why are you so greedy? So greedy for attention. You were over there, like you were here hanging out with me, like chilling, and then you went away, and now you come back, and you just come back for pets. I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't like being pet though. I'm not one of those. I'm not one of those fellas. Which I don't want you to step on that cord. Thank you for not stepping on it. Which, what is it? It's 6. Okay, so she's not, and she's still not gonna be home for a hot minute either. Oh, a hoot hoot. Actually, if I can catch you, then that'll be the hoot hoot we use. We need pack. Just throw some ultra balls. Because this is actually, I mean, we can use this hoot hoot. 1, 2, 3. Aw, please don't knock me out. Please don't knock me out. Come on, Ultra Ball, catch this. Catch the hoot hoot. Catch the hoot hoot, please. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank goodness. Oh, I thought that was going to end poorly. Hoot hoot. So yes, so if we don't get, if the Togepi's not able to be hatched in time, it'll more than like, or not hatch. If Togepi is not able to be evolved, Hoot Hoot will be our replacement. Which, I mean, who doesn't freaking love Shiny Noctowl? I mean, Ash had one. Ash is the coolest. And you want to emulate coolness. Or at least I believe we do. Hope to see you again. Cool. And then that was in... Oh no, I actually have Hoot Hoot with us. Actually, let's check you out. How are you looking, Hoot Hoot? That's not... I mean, that's like solid. Foresight and pack. I would hope you had better moves, but I mean, I'll settle. Settle, deposit. Put Hoot Hoot away, and we'll save you for later. And if we end up having it to where the box gets full before we have the, you know, the shiny Onyx, we'll just go out and we'll sort it all out. Get it all sorted. Yeah, man, I had just like it's Thursday, so I don't think I'll be on tomorrow. Oh my gosh, but I want to say I'll be on maybe Saturday evening. If not Saturday evening, then I would end up being back on Monday. But I think we might go see Fantastic Four on Saturday. I'm not 100%. Come on, green. No, that's not green. That's normal ass Onyx. So that's 4 Onyx eggs. Big old bummer. Dang. All right, let's put Onyx away. Dee-doodle-doo. Deposit. Deposit the Onyx. So right now it is Onyx is in second for the most amount of eggs needed to have the shiny. And there's another egg already. Delightful. And I'll walk here so that you can just walk straight across from me. My goodness, we were surprised your Pokemon was holding an egg. Which, I mean, what do they end up even doing with it if I don't want it? Because, like, they had the other egg, like, they had the odd egg, and they have it, and they're just like, do you want it? It's like, okay, but, like, so it's like, okay, but like, if you guys could just hatch it yourselves, why wouldn't you keep it? guys didn't even know who I was, and you guys are just giving away random babies. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so it's like if they're giving away like other people's eggs that didn't want it to me, like, what does that mean they do with all the eggs that I don't want? They just have like a bunch of onyxes that they're just like, hey, do you guys want this odd egg some kid refused to take? And then it's just onyx, and they're like, what do I do with this? Don't even know. Come on. What's this? So, under 23 for Charmander, and literally we had like 4 for Chikorita. I'm wondering. I feel like Onyx. I could see Onyx being somewhere around like 15, like between like 13 and 17. I think Onyx is gonna be good to us. I don't think it's gonna make us suffer and wait for too long, or at least I hope that's the case. I don't entirely know. Fingers crossed, though. Come on, shiny Onyx. No, all right, that's fine. Because then what is it? So we have Chikorita, Charmander. We will be getting an Onyx, and then Hoot. So that's 4. And I don't know, because it's now. I have this like torn feeling where it's like, do I want to have a full team of 6? Because it is Crystal. Well, I mean, it's Gen 2 in general, so I know like like the experiences aren't like insane, but most of the Pokemon that I would end up having are gonna be what do you call it? Traded Mons. So it's like, it kind of evens itself out if they're all traded. And I will be going all the way up to Red when I actually play through the game. And it kind of sucks too, because you can't trade eggs. I don't believe you can trade eggs between the games. And I don't know if you can transfer them either. If I can transfer the eggs, oh no, still wouldn't be able to transfer them either. No, come on, Onyx. You're not shiny. We need you to be green, like that Ugo green, a greenish brown. I'll go drop you off at the Pokemon Center. Because then worst case scenario, if the box is full, because I know I've had a decent amount of mons so far. If the box is full, I want to be able to just quickly like save and go and fix that up. Yep, stored the Onyx. We ain't keeping it. Come on, we're gonna get green Onyx soon. Be nice to us, game. Oh yeah, and then let's update the counter to 5. So yeah, so officially we are 100% now past Chikorita, but we are still under the Charmander amount. Which Charmander was 22, I believe. I believe it was 22 eggs for that. I do want it, yes? Yes, we do. And I seriously love how like Onyx is just a snake down there. And you know what? I actually want to check. Right. You can't ride a bike inside. This is the future. Let me actually see what Onyx's Gen Crystal moveset is. Because if it learns anything between, like right now, Onyx. Not Onyx. Gen 2 this. Try to pay attention and do both. Because if it learns, like I said, if it learns anything, oh no, the last move it would have learned is Slam. Egg moves are Flail and Rock Slide. Okay, so yeah, there really aren't like too many moves I really would have gotten if I would have tried to have bred that. And I'm trying to think also if I wanted to try to like breed it with another Onyx to try to have like egg moves and stuff. Would I have been able to do that? And when I play this game also, I'm actually going to be I have no... Do we have all eggs right now? Oh, we do have all eggs. Okay, that's nice. So we will have a quick replacement for when that happens. But yeah, so I've got to remember, like, does it I think that the specifics of like which shiny is the parent if I wanted to have like egg moves or whatever on a mon. Because I think it has to be a male too. Which is kind of a bummer because then it means like egg moves are like unless it was like Onyx was breeding with something else to get moves or give the other mon moves. Which at that point I would just probably still use the Ditto. I don't know. Keep accidentally going in that patch of grass, and I do not want to do that. Do not want to accidentally run the risk of. Where's Togepi at? Togepi is like full health, but still, I don't want to risk Togepi getting knocked out like for the billionth time of accidentally having the chance of it getting knocked out. Oh, but we've run away from Hoot Boot before already. Let's run away from... No, don't do this. Don't do this, Hoot Hoot. Thank you. Like, seriously, all it takes is one freaking patch for me to just have an encounter. This game is so good to me. But honestly, it kind of has been pretty good to me. Like, Chikorita so soon, and then Charmander already. Charmander just under 23 eggs. I was like... I saw that I had to adjust my movement. I'm like, go slow. Go slow. You will make mistakes. Do not rush the movement. If we get Onyx today, I'll be very happy. That's 2 shinies in 1 stream. I'll be very, very content with that. Well, 2 shinies in a 2-hour stream. That's a shiny an hour. That's pretty solid. With no speed up also. Which now that I think about it, if I was using speed up, this would actually be in like black, white, gray. So if it hatched, I would have to like stop the slowdown and like look at the bond in color. Plus I think also like doing the game like sped up like messes with the clock, I think. So it's like a double-edged sword when you do that. Cause yeah, I still have all eggs, yeah. Yeah, all eggs. And I think I also didn't have any potions, so like if I do accidentally run into that grass again and I get another encounter, I'm gonna be very wary of that. Like, super-de-duper wary of that. But I think we'll be okay. Come on, let's get... So I think we'll get Shiny Onyx somewhere around 15. So I think it's gonna be between... I think it's gonna be between 13 and 17. It's gotta be. Game has been super nice to me so far. Dang it, y'all keep getting in my way. I don't like it. And I also get to think too, like, do I want to try to use, because I do have a bunch of TMs in this game. I don't know, do I want to use the TMs on the mons that I end up, you know, sending over? Or do I want to try to be like, oh, and I just realized too, I'm storing those mons in the game, but I have to remember I'll have to send them over to gold before I reset this game. So if I don't send them over to gold, they will be trapped in the game, and I would have played myself. I'm gonna have to remember that. Like, that would be super disappointing if it ends up being the case. Oh boy, howdy. So yeah, because like I'll have to send them to gold, and then I also have to like make sure that I, you know, get to the point of trading relatively quick, because I don't know how long. I've had my like gold cartridge also, like, I think it's bad. I think I changed its battery out around the same time. I think it'll be okay. But you never know though. You never know. Yeah, because it's... I think I did it like within the last 2 years. So I think it'll be fine. Especially because I don't play them like a whole ton. But I don't know if like actually playing them changes the battery life. Oh, did that name? Oh man. Oh, I wanted to change. There we go. Okay. I wanted to change the title earlier, but I forgot that I had to do I had to make an adjustment or whatever for it. Where it wasn't able to save. There we go. I fixed the title though. And I liked this one a little bit better. Plus, I also didn't want to be the same as yesterday's. Because having the same title is kind of boring-ish. Kind of boring-ish. So yeah, and I think the other, like if the other two that I read, like what I might do is I think I might want to use, well, I just realized like my next like go-to mon that I wanted to use was like Zubat. But then I was like, that means you'll have potentially three flying types. And I don't know if I want to do that because you'd have Charizard, and if we get, you know, Togepi, because then Togetic you get normal flying. Hoot Hoot. Actually, that would be almost 4 if you flying types. Well, actually no, because Hoot Hoot would replace Togetic. So, no, never mind. Would not be 4. It would be still 3. Still be 3, yeah. But yeah, like I can't have all those flying types. I actually did a solo flying run of Blue. Gosh, like almost 2 years ago now. I didn't actually beat it. I think I got over halfway through, and then I ended up getting caught up doing other stuff, and then I forgot that I was like doing that run, and then somebody was like, "Do a solo Squirtle," and then I did. So I was like, "Oh wait, but I have to get rid of these mons." And there was actually, like, there were more flying types than you think, like, in Gen 1. So I think there was enough to have, like, a whole team. Or, like, enough for, like, a whole team, and then you just have, like, the one spot that you end up having being, I think I ended up having it be Squirtle just so I could have, like, Surf and Strength on it. Surf, Strength. I think that's pretty much it. There's not really any other moves that you need. Other than like Cut, but even then like Cut was very like circumstantial, but yeah, didn't have to worry about that really much either. And it's like that too was like I really liked having a Doduo. Like Doduo during that time very much became like one of my like favorite like mons in Gen 1. Just because it's like it was so fun to use. Being able to have, you know, very solid moves on it, and its stats were very complimentary, like to, you know, using it like with the speed and the actual solid attack. The only thing that kind of was a bummer is that you're only using like 3 moves on it. Well, really it's like 2. So I think you can learn Body Slam, and I think it was like Tri Attack, and then it's like Drill Peck, and that was it. Other than that, it's like you use it for Fly, and then that was kind of it. There wasn't any other moves I learned. I am so unnecessarily tired. Like, I should not be this tired, but here we are. I'm this tired. Very happy to have my shiny Charmander, though. Come on, Onyx. Be green, but don't be mean. You can be green, just not mean. Which I would love to be able to, like, if Onyx... If its evolution kept the same color scheme, or like a similar green, I would love to call it the Hulk, but you kind of can't, because then it turns gold. Of course, I don't know what I would end up nicknaming it if that's the case. Which I also do not really have any names for any of the mons either. So I don't know if I want to have like a nickname for Chikorita, or I might have like maybe I'll make a ooh, come on, give us our Onyx. I might make a poll, or not poll, a poll, but like a post. Come on. No. Dag nabbit. This is not the Onyx we're looking for. Onyx came out of its egg, and it's not green and sickly looking. Caught Flybit. But hey, we get to go put it away, and then we'll get our next egg. Deposit Onyx. That's it. There. How many do we have? We have 15, so I could get 5 more. So that's pretty solid. That's okay. Okay, so that was 6. Let me also make sure I keep up with that. 6. Cool. Here we go. It's you. We're ranging our Pokemon. My goodness, we just your Pokemon had a name. We don't know how I got there. But it was your book. Yeah. I do want that egg. Thank you, old man. Super, super kind of you. Okay. Should be tired. Actually, I say I shouldn't be tired, but like I actually go to sleep in the next like hour or so. Hour 15. But that's because I wake up hella early. And yeah, I gotta verify like tomorrow should be good for what it is that I'm supposed to do. But tomorrow I actually have the game right here next to me that I should be playing tomorrow. Unless things end up not working out, which I think the chances of it are there. The chances are there. And if that ends up being the case, I don't know. It's still a game that I do want to play, because like I've never played it before, so it's like I said, it's one that I want to do. It'll just be the question of, do I get to do it with the other person or not? But I don't. But if it ended up not happening tomorrow, I would wait until I do either like Crystal or another game before I do that. Because I've also thought about doing what do you call it? Prime, Metroid Prime. Because that's another game that I've been getting recommended. Actually, I just had it today. Was recommended. Because I was talking about Metroid Dread, which I was like, I played it for like an hour, but I think part of my issue was like I was mostly playing that game alone, and I had never really played it before, and I was like, I feel like this is a game where like you have to really like be like super into it, or have somebody with you that's like super into it, and I do want to play it again, but I think when I do, it'll, like I said, I'll try to have it with somebody else, but I think I will be trying Prime, the Prime Remastered. I think I'll be doing that on here, and if it happens, it'll be like later this month. Yeah, because it'll be like probably late, like I said, either later this month or like super early the next. Because then I do want to try either Dread, or I want to try what is it? Like Super Metroid. I would probably try that in like October. Because there's a couple of games that, like for October, I want it to be like, Halloween-esque games. So like Castlevanias and, this sort. I don't think there's really like too many other games that I have that are like Halloween-like. So I really don't have that many. I don't know. Like, I don't know if people would consider like Shadow of the Colossus being like somewhat Halloween themed. I don't know. Come on, give us green. No. Damn it. Alright, that's 7. 7 eggs. Bummer, but oh well. What are you gonna do? Onyx came out of the egg. Do you want to do anything with it? No. I mean, and the numbers are different, so that's like, it's good that, that's happening. But I really want it to be shiny, though. Deposit. Yeah, store the Onyx. Let's go get the other one. Ah, it's you. We were raising your Pokemon, and my goodness, we were surprised. Your Pokemon had an egg. We don't know how it got there, but your Pokemon had it. You want it? Yeah. Take good care of it. Come on, y'all. I just need one of them to be green. And I need to not be tired. Like, if I end up kind of like, if this, like, tiredness does not go away, I'll probably give it, like, 2 more eggs, and I might call it. Like, I feel like I should not be as tired as I am, but here we are. Like, I feel like my eyes are, like, super heavy. They want to be closed. And I think it doesn't help also that, like, I have a fan going, which I don't believe you can hear it, so, like, it's a super nice fan. It's my ceiling fan, but like the slight breeze is also like, it's not like crazy drying my eyes out, but I feel like it's drying my eyes out enough to where like then you want to like have your eyes closed for like that reason. So now it's like, okay, so now are you not only tired, but you also have this fan that's like blowing on your face or toward your face that's like makes you want to like have your eyes closed. And I don't want that in my life. I don't want to be tired and just be like while trying to do this, because you can't. That's bad. These are also like pretty sure you cannot sleep on stream. I don't think. Yeah, no. Well, at least I know like Twitch had a whole thing about that. But like if you are actively streaming, you cannot be like asleep or something. Like, at least I don't think so. I remember that being like a whole thing. People who would just like stream their life, and it was literally like the camera would just be like on them, and they're just like in their blanket, and they're just like all cozy and just sleeping. Which I couldn't do that. Like I would forget that like the world, not the world, but like I would forget that I like have a stream up, and I would like I would like would get up and I'm like, hold on, I need to get changed, but then you look over and I'm like, oh yep, nope, I'm on camera. Maybe go get changed somewhere else. But yeah, I couldn't be one of those like stream my life kind of people. That's too much. That's too much information y'all don't need. You guys don't need to know how I put my socks on and stuff. That's intimate. Green. Damn it. No. Onyx, I need you to glisten for me, please, and thank yous. Shine for me. Be a bro. Be a sport. Can you do that? No. And you pause it. I mean, as long as, maybe, like, who knows, maybe I'll breed an Onyx that actually just has, like, super solid stats, and I can use, one for actual, like, Onyx stuff. But I also have a Steelix that already is, like, doing, it's a good Steelix. I don't think I need a second one. I guess I don't think so, because, like, the one Steelix that I have, it's actually pretty solid. It's like all out offensive, I believe. I think it's got like Iron Tail, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and something else. I don't really know. And I think it has Rock Slide from like, I don't remember if I had it, like if it learned it or if I bred it. I'd have to double check. If not, like it would have been an Onyx that I would have like had and taken over to learn Rock Slide, because I don't think Rock Slide was a TM in this game. But it is one in Gen 1, and you can get an Onyx, teach it over there, and then bring it over here, and then, have all the fun with it. Go and teach a Rock Slide over there, be a TM, and then have it come back over in this game, and then it learns Iron Tail. And then you get an Earthquake, and then your Onyx is just, or your Steelix would then be just an absolute unit. It'd be great. So, come on. Give us our shiny Onyx. Oh yeah, actually that was another X, so that means we're at 8. I need, there we go, that person finally moved. Oh wow, everywhere. Carrot, stop getting in my way. Golly freaking jeepers. And then are you, nope, not another egg. Bomber. So what is it? It's been 1:32, so hour 32. I mean, it's pretty solid timing. Well, we've gotten one shiny so far. The Charmander was very nice. So we've got 2 out of 4 that I so far. 2 out of 4? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so 2 out of 4 right now that I intend to have. And then I don't know, like maybe when I do the the part 1 of Crystal, whatever, I don't know if I want to try to have like maybe like a shiny Totodile. That like that's what my first shiny will technically be, and I would trade over these other ones, only because I just don't know how long that's gonna take. And like, do I want to have just hours of a stream, and a part 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of just trying to go for that full on shiny Totodile. Onyx, no, you need to glisten for me, buddy. You're still your normal color. I don't like that. I need you to be special. So yeah, normal Onyx. Nothing really crazy, fancy, or special about you. I at least hoped it would have had rock thrower on it, but yeah, fine, I guess. And you guys still doesn't have an egg for me either. Man, I need that for stuff. Deposit, which I think at that point now that's 18 in that box. Soon I will have to go and empty that box out. Like I said, I don't know if I want to have, like, if I want to check on those other Onyxes and see if I have, like, a really nice one and use it for, like, something in the future. I don't think I want to do that. Because, like I said, I already have, like, one Steelix. It's pretty solid. Oh, there you are. Now you got an egg for me. Cold beans, old man. My goodness, we were surprised. You want it, I do. And I will take good care of it. Unless I don't want it, then it gets thrown away. But that's what we do, man. We're just helping out the Onyx population. That's what this really is. It's not that I don't want it. It's got a purpose that's not with me. Come on. Can it be egg number 10? Is number 10 the lucky one? No. Alright. Fine. I'm so happy. Hooray. Hooray. Do I want to give it a nickname? Yeah. Sad face. That's what we're going to name it. Do you have another egg? No? Alright, well, we'll go put this one away still. Yep, turn on PC, and... Because, yeah, is that going to be the last one? Okay, so we can do one more in that box. And then I will organize them. Golly jeepers, though. Come on. I just want my... I want my, my ugly colored Onyx. That's what we want. It's gonna be like a baby Vom green. So then we can have our beautiful shiny golden Steelix. Such a tasty jam with this one. But I will say, like, this music is totally not helping with keeping me awake. Because I could just close my... I could just, like, lay back and, like, close my eyes and I could fall asleep to this. Which I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of people use this kind of music for. And it works. It totally works. No, I like, if weirdly, like, if I'm sleeping, like, I can do music with lyrics, but if I'm trying to, like, use music to sleep, I actually, like, I much prefer, like, classical piano. I think that does, like, so much more better for me, sleep-wise. Either that or, like, violin. I don't know why, like, the violin is, like, another one where, like, that could just be, like, I'm asleep. He might run up. I don't know if he heard it. I don't think he heard my snap. If I snap, my dog will, like, he will run up here. He's gonna think that I'm, like, trying to get his attention, which I do not need his attention right now. Oh wait, and also I did not do that. That was egg number 10. At least I believe that was egg number 10. Okay, we do not have another Onyx right now. So yeah, so the next one that I deposit will make it 20. And then we'll have to go and organize the box and get rid of some of those Onyxes. But yeah, I haven't actually used, like, I don't think I've used music to sleep to in quite some time. I've mostly been using I've been listening to compilations of Oni plays, and if it's not Oni plays, it's Smiling Friends. Where I'll just have like a, you know, like one of those like 10-minute compilations or whatever of just like certain characters. I still need to watch that show. That show seems so damn funny. And even though I've like seen compilations and stuff for it, I feel like even just like watching this show still would still be like very good. just because like it's like seeing like that stuff, even just like not so much out of context, but not knowing like the whole story, is still funny. So I can only imagine just like getting, you know, more of all that stuff going on, and having the humor. It just, I very much look forward to watching that show, which I think I'll be able to, because we're getting HBO again soon, or Max as they're trying to call it, because of reasons and science and whatever else. I could actually watch that show on there, and I am very much looking forward to that. But it's one of those shows though where like I can't watch it with a wife, because I think she would just be like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm just like, "It's funny. That's what it is. It's good stuff." I can't wait to be able to watch that show. Like I said, like just being able to like, even just like the compilations are like fantastic. The I like it when I don't know like what, like if it has like a name or something for it, but like when like there are things that just like it just like surprises you with like how funny something is, like it just kind of comes out of nowhere kind of thing. I can't remember like the first time. Oh, I can't remember what it was. I remember it was really jacked up though. It was a death in like some like horror movie, or it's like some other movie where like it came like so out of nowhere, and it happened just so like nonchalantly. And I think we were like in a, like it wasn't like a crowded theater, like it wasn't full, but like it was in a theater and it just happened, and I just remember I like laughed. And I think I was like with, I think, you know, girlfriend at the time and now wife. And she was just like, she's like, what was so funny? And I was like, I know that was not funny, but wow, was my reaction just to laugh at that. And she was like, yeah, no, that was not funny. And I'm like, I know it's not funny, but like, oh my gosh. And then when it came out on DVD, I rewatched the movie, and I'm like, is this still funny? And then it happened again, and I'm like, oh shit, it is still funny to me. Oh no. But like Smiley Friends, what it did was it's like there's something that happens like earlier, you know, like a little earlier in the thing, and the one dude's like, dude, if you do that again, I'm gonna punch you in the, like, I'm gonna punch you, like I'm serious, like don't do that again. And then like later on, it's in like a moment where you totally don't expect, you half expect, but you don't expect anything to happen. And then you know, the guy, it just out of nowhere, the dude does it again, and he punches him, and I don't know why, but like it tickled me so much. I would love to be able to just like show what that is, but I don't want to get in trouble by the YouTube gods for showing something that's not mine. But then again, also, if it's in a compilation that's on YouTube already, I mean, what does that even change? Like, probably nothing, right? I don't know. I would say probably nothing. But it's so fucking good. That scene, and it's like, well then, like, I mean, so like, just like also like listening to like the compilations of like Oni plays is like, it's well, at least the ones with, you know, with the one guy in it, because, you know, he wasn't like always in it, or I don't think he's in it like anymore or something. Like he's super freaking good, and I wish I knew their names too. I'm like terrible when it comes to names of people, especially if you don't ever see their face. I'm really bad with that. Like I'm not gonna remember somebody's voice. Like, and I don't know, like it sounds like really odd, but like Super Mega, I could not tell the difference between Matt and Ryan's voices. And like I know it like now, but for some reason, like every time I would listen, like when I like before, like when I was like still kind of like getting into their stuff, I was like, I don't know who's who. And they don't also like they didn't like, you know, it was like before I like paid attention, and they, you know, they didn't like always say each other's names. And then like at one point, like once I finally like, I was like, okay, I know this one is this one, and this, you know, this one's Matt, this one's Ryan. Like once I knew that, then I was like, oh well, now I'm hearing them like saying their names all the time. I'm like, damn it, how did I not realize it before? I didn't get it. It's very weird. Also, come on, like, let's get Shiny Onyx. Give us Shiny Onyx. Shiny Onyx. Like, hopefully sometime soon. It's like 7:30 for me, and I'm wanting to hop off in the next like 15, 20-ish minutes. 15, 20-ish? Yeah, we'll go 15-ish, 20-ish minutes. That sounds about right. Because what, there's 25 minutes till 8, but I don't want to be on till 8. By the time 8 o'clock like hits, I want to be in my bed, like wrapping up my day. Probably playing some. Also appreciate the likes. Thank you all much. I want to finish my day with some Pokemon Black. I am currently EV training a Tynamo because right now the wife and I are playing Pokemon Black and White together, and she's taking her sweet time playing it. And I am, but like in a different way, where I am EV training all of my Mons. And I actually bred, because like I was trying to like get a decent Tynamo, but I, it wasn't giving me anything decent. But then I got like one with like a special attack boosting nature, and the IV was like high, like I mean it was between like 28 and 30 I think. But I was like, but I don't want to use this nature. And then I got another Tynamo that had, I think like all of its stats were like, you know, all of them were like above like 19 or like 20 or 21, with I think it's like special defense was like 30 or 31. And since I have all the power items, I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I have like these like 2 very solid Tynamos. So instead of like trying to get, you know, one that has like a good nature and then possibly good IVs in the wild, I was like, I'll just go and I'll just breed these 2, have them hold the power items. So it's like, you know, it's one or the other, whatever, with the stats and stuff. And then just try to get like a really good one with the nature that I can like control, and I'm not like, you know, fingers crossed. Be green. Damn it. Damn it, Onyx. This is not what shiny Onyx looks like, and I want them to be shiny. I'm happy that we've gotten the Charmander so far, and we've got Chikorita. But Onyx is seeming to be a stubborn one, which we are now at 11. That is 11 eggs for the Onyx, which is still. Oh wait, actually, hold on a minute. So it's bills. Oh, actually no. So I can still deposit. So deposit you there. Change box. Let's go to box 4. Yep, save data. Yep, please save it. That's fine. That is totally fine. Save the game. Cool. I'm gonna have so many Onyx to get rid of later, but it'll all be worth it though once we finally get our baby vomit green Onyx, which will then become our shiny golden Steelix, which I will love. And I just had the dumb thought of, I wish that Steelix would have been like a silver color for its shiny instead. But then I was like, no, dum-dum. It is already like a silver steel color. Or, you know, it's a metallic silver when it's its normal color. I don't know why I like thought about that for a minute. Like, wait, no. And like I had that thought all in my head, like within just a few seconds. And I could have totally just kept that to myself. But instead I said it out loud. So now the world knows, like, that's how I think. Like, immediately I'll have a thought, correct myself within that same thought, and then, like, I have, like, that look on my face, and somebody be like, what are you thinking about? And instead of just being like, oh, no, nothing, I would instead just tell the truth, and they'll be like, that sounds stupid, and I'm like, yeah, I know, that's why I wasn't gonna tell you. But now here we are, and you know it, and now you have this lesser thought about me, and where do we go from here? And also if I evolved or actually if the Steelix even hatched here, I don't remember, does it tell you, when you hatch them on, does it tell you where they hatch at? Let's see, Togepi, stats, ID, number, okay, so it doesn't even tell you, I don't think it tells you like here, and I don't think it knows. I was gonna say like we hatched Onyx in Goldenrod City, and then we had a Steelix, that's gold. Hatched in Goldenrod City. That would have been the shit. Who knows if we'll have that though? Knowing my luck, it'll end up hatching on Route 34. I'd be like so close. Oh my gosh, y'all stop running in front of me, please. Thank you. Also, I don't know why, like, it's kind of weird to me that, like, so, like, when everything else moves, it, like, moves fluidly. And even though these, like, characters are stationary, when, like, it all moves, they all, like, jump a little bit. Like, I don't know, like, that for some reason, I'm noticing it right now. And I'm not saying it's bothering me, but I do wish that could be a little different. And if nobody else is noticing that, and they're noticing it now, and I've ruined their evening, oopsie doodles. But yeah, like, it's just weird, like, when you're going fast, everybody's just like, let's get that jump, 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 jump. So we're at 11 eggs. So like I said, it's still, if I get it under 17, I will be very content. Because, like, man, these onyxes just take forever to hatch. But it's because they're big. It's because they're big. I mean, shoot, what is it? I mean, the fact that, like, legendaries even have, what do you call it? Like, the fact that, like, legendaries actually have, like, if they were to be in an egg, they have a step amount. I think, like, Ho-Oh has one of the biggest, like, step counts. I think it's Ho-Oh. Dude, fella, I need you to, like, get out of my way. Golly freaking jeepers. When was it? Because I know they actually did kind of have, like, a... What is it? Because they... Well, and I don't think they never, like, released the event or whatever. But you had, like, the... Come on, be cool to us game. Come on, be cool. Alright, fine. Still no shiny onyx yet. That just means we have to keep going, though. 12. And I was actually hoping that it was going to be number 12 because I would have just named it 12. Yeah, I need y'all to get out of my way. Eggman, be there. Nope, you're gonna be square instead. Okay, cool. Come on, deposit. Damn shame about the onyxes so far. Boy howdy. I'm wearing a cool hat. I'm using my purple controller. Like, I've got all the cool things going on, game. Need you to be cool with me. And give me my shiny onyx. But I have to be happy with the game, though. It did give me the Charmander relatively soonish. Very content with that. Which also, if there are, like, nicknames that I should definitely give those mons, keep an eye on community posts. You'll probably see in the next, like, couple of days, like within the next week or so. Probably expect to see if there's, like, like nicknames we should give to mons. Yeah. And I'm gonna ask for names for them. Like, should we name them after people that that were, like, in chat? Should I just come up with my own names? I don't know. Yeah, I gotta figure out something to do for that. Because I don't really have names for every egg for mons. Because I personally am not, like, a nicknamer. I don't know. I didn't do it as a kid. I don't really do it as an adult. It just never, like, I think I did it. Weirdly enough, the only time I actually remember, like, nicknaming mons was the first time I played Platinum. Because I got Platinum when it, like, first came out. That was, like, the only time I think I ever, like, actually was, like, trying to nickname mons. And then I think I did it for, like, that, and then, like, one run of Emerald when I was around the same time. And then I just, like, kind of didn't care after that. I was like, I don't think, like, nicknaming's my thing. I think I'm okay without doing that. But yeah, I'm really hoping, like, so, like, when it comes to nicknames, like I said, I don't have any. And the reason I also say, like, we kind of have to have we'd have to have the nicknames somewhat soon-ish is because whenever I want to actually start the run of, do I have a spot? I don't. I have to nickname them in this game because this is where they're hatching from. And they will be considered traded mons when I use them when I actually play through this game. So, yeah. I also really wish you could trade eggs. Because, like, if I knew... Because, like, you can actually, like, you know, you can hatch an egg. They save, hatch an egg, see if it's shiny or not. You know, like, and then you could, like, in theory, like, trade it over to another game and hatch it that way. But I can't miss. Because I don't think they let you trade eggs until Gen 4. Yeah, because I know that's when they allowed, or that's when they started doing, like, the egg shuffle thing. But you could also just trade an egg in that game. Can't really, you couldn't do it in this one. Which is a huge bummer. And I don't know why they did that. I don't know if maybe it was just like they couldn't get like the how do you call it, like the RNG set or whatever. Maybe because like they couldn't get it to like be the same going over. Maybe that like frustrated people. If it's like, well, what if I have like a special thing? I mean, you know, this is like QA testing or whatever. But if they're like, well, you know what? If it's not the same, and somebody, because they knew like shininess was a thing. It's like, well, if we breed an egg to be shiny. And then it doesn't, you know, you try to give it to a friend so that, you know, it's a mom that listens to them, you know, from straight out the egg. And it's like, well, now it doesn't, you know, it might not hold that shininess. You'd be like, yeah, that'd be pretty infuriating. Trying to do like a nice thing for somebody, and then it's like, no, it's like, not happening. Like, I don't know. I will say, if we get the shiny onyx on 13, we're calling it lucky number 13 for sure. That's what's gonna happen. Alright, come on now. What time is it? 7:46. So I think this will be our last egg too. This will be a last egg, and then we are gonna call it. Oh, look at that. We're gonna call it an even because yeah, I'm getting a little tired. It's starting to get later. Well, actually, do I want to do one more egg? Part of me wants to do one more egg. Also, it's not with 13. 13. Bomber. Yeah, we're not nicknaming you because you're not what I want. Big old bomber. Deposit the onyx. We'll do one more egg and then we'll call it a day. Because I think I should have one more egg hatched before 8 p.m. Or at least we should. Definitely should. Take good care of it. You're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. I tried to get on the bike significantly earlier than I should have. Okay, come on, one more egg. And hatch in Goldenrod City. It would be so cool. A Steelix that hatches in or Onyx, I would assume Steelix hatches in Goldenrod. Because Steelix is a Goldenrod. It would make sense on so many levels. Come on, game, we gotta do it. Also, squeaky chair. Gotta love it. I know you, like, I have, like, technically it's a nicer chair than this that I was using before, but I actually prefer this chair over, like, the nice, like, gaming laptop, you know, gaming chair, which, for me, I mean, it's not bad, but, like, man, this is, in my opinion, like, this is just so much more cozier. Like, it's got a nicer, like, cushioned seat. The support is just fine and dandy. Like, I don't know why people are like, I gotta have this, like, super awesome, fancy gaming chair. It's like, hey, you know, just have a nice, comfy office chair. Like, just, you know, use what works, man. It's pretty neat having this. Also, I don't think Togepi also has to evolve during the day. I don't believe that's the case. I don't think, like, friendliness plus time of day, I don't think that counted. I don't think they started doing that until what do you call it, Gen 4? Because I think it was like Badoo in the day, Riolu during the day. I mean, oh, you know what? No. Why would I even say that when you literally have in this game Eevee high friendship at night, or yeah, for Umbreon, and then Espeon high friendliness, high happiness during the day. So yeah, this will be the last egg. I think I will call it an evening. Number 14. Damn it. Not number 14. But it's nice that this website also remembers what we're counting on. So that was 14. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save it here. So I'm gonna adjust the boxes to sort these mons out and such. And then I also need to get a picture of that Charmander so that I can share it in the Discords, which I do have my Discord linked in the description if you all want to go check that out. Chilling like villains all up in there, typically. Do that, because yeah, I wanted to like double check and look. Yeah, no, they're not. Golbat's normal. Yeah, and sadly none of the Onyxes were actually different. So let's see, it's 10, 13, 10, 12, 13. All their defenses are the same. Because I kind of wanted to look, oh, and also you. Move you there for a second. Move that there, because I actually am like, a part of me wants to like breed the, a part of me wants to have a shiny Zubat. I don't think I will though. 10, 22, 13, 10, 22, 13, 11. So 11, 22, 13, 11, 22, 13, 11, 22, 13, 11. No, none of you guys have that. 11, 22, 13. No, none of you guys have that. So we'll release you. Release you. Release you. And I already have these two because that's 11, 12, 12, 12. Yep, so release you. Release you. Release you. You as well. Yeah, but you're gone. And gone. And gone. Out the door with you. You have nice attack. Actually, the height. Actually, what are you? You are. What are you? Male? Yeah, we'll get rid of you. Why not? You're gone. You're gone. You're gone. Gone. And outie and toodaloo. And yes, so let me go back to though. Look how golden you are. Oh, I love it. So yes, I will take a picture of the Charmander. Make sure I take an actual good one of you. Actually, I kind of want to get one of you like... Let's see these pictures of it. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. So, yep. So we have, this is what we have so far out of the bunch. It's Chikorita and Charmander. Both are just super fancy. Chikorita looks so dangerous to eat if you were wanting to eat that thing. I don't know why that's my first thought. But that just looks like it'll make you like vomit instantly. And then these are two of the swords that I bred that actually look like they have solid stats that I would use just for like, if I want like high EV mons. So like that's some, like I'll use those for like my own personal play. So I think for now, save and quit. We're gonna end it here. Appreciate everybody who's been hanging out. Appreciate all those who left likes. And like I said, if I'm not able to be on tomorrow, but right now it's looking like I should. If I'm not on tomorrow, you guys will see me at some point, probably late into Saturday. And if not Saturday or Friday, then you guys will see me for sure on Monday. So peace out. Thanks for everybody for your supports and whatnot. And 14 for Onyx, 21 or 22 eggs for Charmander, and it was like 4 eggs for Chikorita. That's how things are looking. See you guys